Now, when you look at the COVID pandemic, what do you think is going to be the long-term impact of this on the marketing and communications industry? And what does it mean for businesses today?
Yeah, so I think long term, it's going to be kind of interesting in the sense that I think it's going to really change the mix that businesses have when it comes to marketing people in-house and communications people in-house versus use of consultants. And we're already seeing this now. We've had several companies come to us over the last few weeks saying, I had to lay off my employees because I could no longer keep them going, but I do still need to do marketing and communications. And so, can you help, right? And really, we're even noticing this in my business. And the reality is marketing and communications in the digital era is becoming much more complicated. And it really requires a different kind of specialist in a lot of cases to solve some problems and achieve some objectives. And so, companies really, I think long term, and I think COVID's going to really result in a dramatic shift in this direction. Companies need to be thinking about their staff to consultant mix and really understanding which staff they need to accomplish their goals and how consultants can step in and sort of fill in the blanks. And so, for example, a lot of companies can't afford both a high-level strategist and a sort of a tactician to implement strategies. And really, that's where, in my experience, the companies that do best when it comes to marketing and communications are the ones that, really have an internal project manager that has a generalist skill set when it comes to marketing and communications, and then hire an agency like ours that can help drive the strategy and help kind of bring in the right technical consultants where needed to implement specific solutions, right? The world's just become very complicated. And so I think long-term, really, it's that mix of, do I really need all these staff? Is this really does this really make sense for my business long-term? And even in my own business as a marketing agency, I mean, we have basically generalists with marketing experience who help implement solutions and strategies for clients. And then we use a series of consultants that are real technicians in each specific aspect, depending on the need of the client. And that just is a good business strategy and a mix for the long term of the company.
Okay, thanks a lot for joining us today, Peter.
Hey, thanks for having me, Mario.
That was Peter Pilarski, who is Vice President with CIPR Communications. This has been Business Insider with Mario Tonaguzzi on Calgary Business. Thanks for joining us today.